Hello and welcome to how to complete the Google form for enrollment for the 2021-22 school year. So this will be for current 7th graders that are going to be for 8th graders. The very first thing is that you will need to have completed a schedule. So you have this on a piece of paper, but I have it here on my computer just so we can look at it. And I am pretending like I am a rockin' redbird, and I made out a schedule that I would like to have next year. So my red day is on this side. I've got comm arts, social studies, the elective wheel, math. And then on my white day, I've got girls PE and weights, art, geometry, writing, and then science. So I have listed all of the requirements, and then the elective wheel and PE and weights are filled in as well. So now, when it's my assigned day and time, I'm going to access the Google form through the Canvas page, the Canvas course, called Class of 2026. Everybody should have access to that. And so this is the home page when you click into your Class of 2026 Canvas course. And I'm going to click on the enrollment information. And here you've seen where the packets are located. But now I've added the form links. So I'm going to open, since I am a rockin' right now, pretending, I'm going to open the Rockin' Redbirds form. And here it is. This is my Rockin' Redbirds form. Then this is where I will start. The first thing I need to do is put in my student ID number. Over here on my form, you'll notice I filled in my pretend student ID number right now is 12345. So I am going to put that in, and then I'm going to put in my first name and my last name and click next. Now, if it is not my correct day and time, then that will not work. It will tell me that that's not a correct student ID number and won't let me into the form. But for me, it's letting me in because it's my correct day and time to enroll. So now what I'm going to do is just go back and forth from my schedule that I created to the form and just input it. So notice it says red day on this side, and there's a semester 1 and semester 2 for red 1. So I had comm arts written down for red 1. So red 1 semester 1. I'm going to choose comm arts. And I'm going to choose comm arts. Now, specifically for Rockin', you'll notice that there were 2 comm arts listed in red 1. And when I went to the form, there were 2 comm arts. That's because Rockin' is the bigger team, and there are some extra classes in Rockin'. If you choose the first comm arts in the list, then on second semester, also choose the first one. If you choose the second one on the list, then also in second semester, choose the second one. So that'll work for any time you see a double class. If you'll do that, that will be helpful. So I've got comm arts, semester 1, semester 2. Red 2 on my form, I wanted social studies. So again, there's 2 social studies listed. I'm going to choose the first one this time. Red 3, I've got the elective wheel written down. Elective wheel, elective wheel. Red 4, I've got math as my choice. So I'm going to go to red 4 and choose math, and second semester choose math. See how this is working? It just should all match up exactly with what you wrote on your form. Now, let's see. white 1, I was going to do girls PE and weights. Whoops, let me choose first semester first. I'm choosing girls because I'm a girl. If you're a boy, choose the boy one. White 2, art and geometry. White 2, semester 1 is going to be art. White 2, semester 2 is going to be geometry. Let's say that you got on here and art and or geometry were not showing up on the form that block. That would mean that they closed already. So that means that other people chose that class before me and it filled up. And so that means that I would have to swap that hour with something else. So like what I would have to do then is go back to my schedule worksheet and say, okay, where's another place that I could take art and geometry? And if I look at this on, this is the rockin' one, you know, I had it scheduled here. Where did I have it? Oh, white 2. If they were gone, then I could say like, oh, I could swap it with what else is available? Math and science. I could swap it with where my math was, and I could do art and geometry down there in red 4. So then I would go back to my form, or my sheet, and I would erase those and swap it with math, and then go back on my form and change it, right? So that's how I could handle it if I found out something was closed. But I haven't run across anything closed yet, so I'm just going to keep going. And I'm going to do white 3 as writing, because that's what I had written down. I'm going to choose the first writing. And then white 4, I had science chosen. Choose the first science and the first science. So I did not have TA somewhere that says if you have teacher aid somewhere on your schedule, write here who you will TA with in the block name. So if I was going to be a TA for, let's say, Miss Baird, I would write in Baird and whatever block. If it was going to be somewhere, it would be here because that's where my art is. I would have chosen TA instead. There's the teacher aid, right? So it would have been white 2, semester 1. So I would put that here. Baird, white 2, semester 1. But I'm not going to be a TA, so I'm not going to put that in there. So, and then I click submit. So I'm not going to submit my form quite yet, but that's it. And then once you click submit and it gives you the screen that says it went through, then you're all done. And your enrollment is ready for next year, okay? There'll be a colored sheet that then you will have written your schedule on that you'll turn in that day, just so we can also have a hard copy of this schedule just to compare in case anything comes up with the computer. But it's pretty simple, should be pretty easy, and I hope you guys find it that way too. Thanks.